The selection of the board members was actually a really interesting learning experience for us. What we ended up doing was really just focusing on finding people who demonstrated a background in advocacy for DICR and who were prominent communication scholars in their own rights and who had experience teaching the human communication course. The 8 members that we have they've been amazing. They've contributed wonderful things throughout, and I'm really proud to have worked with them throughout this term. The DICR board pointed out, first of all, some of the most obvious forms of bias in learning materials, which is representation. It's a great place to start when you're taking a hard look in the mirror and you're trying to find where bias exists. Are there people or experiences that are underrepresented? Are there people or experiences that are overrepresented or misrepresented and play into stereotypes? So we started with things like the Serena Williams photo, or things like chapter opener examples. We had an author story about their kids playing the game of Risk all night long, and that doesn't necessarily relate to all people of all backgrounds. So we started looking at those examples, and that was really the first place that we started making changes. Examples and photos. As we dug deeper, we found that there were things that we needed to take a hard look at. The concept of choice. We realized choice in many ways is a privilege, and in certain instances it's a privilege. So we had to revise the text around what did we mean by choice itself. And we took a hard look at it, and we worked with the authors who were eager to make these changes. So obviously not everyone has the choice to put themselves in any situation they want. There is real structural disadvantages that place people in poor situations. So we revised that section to say that the choice you do have is to choose who you want to be as a communicator and what kind of community we want to live in. And that the actual skills that you build in this course are there to support and empower your choice of who you want to be. One of the things that the DICR board pointed out to us, and that we also found in the pre-revision review questions in DICR, is that we needed more coverage of gender. So we talked to the authors, and the authors created a plan to revise the culture chapter to include a whole new section on gender. So Choices and Connections 3rd edition will now include a whole new chapter 3, Understanding Culture and Gender. And this is the first time in any human communication book that we've seen that gender is in the table of contents. And this is a tremendous accomplishment. And from there, we really took the book to a new place where students who read this book and experience it in their classrooms are not just going to be human communication scholars, but they are really going to transform into culturally self-aware communicators, resilient, empowered communicators. And that's our hope, and I think we're doing that.